Are you ready to rumble? She's ready. We're all ready. They don't have anything to eat, but they got plenty to drink. Anyway, here we are. Another day. Today is the day that we are taking off. We take off in a few hours. We're out of here. We'll be going on a little world journey. And I can't wait. You know, I was talking to my mother and she said, "Are you guys excited?" And I'm like, I guess. I don't know. Are we? I don't know if we are or if we're not. Dave the Dasher. Hey, Scott. Hey, Dave. So, yeah, I don't know if we're excited or not. They say they are. But, you know, I haven't been around Nicholas all that much. Haven't been around Alex all that much. And Bo, she's been working, so, you know, it's like we haven't really talked. And so today, her brother showed up at our house early in the morning. She's asleep. I get up, and we're ready to go. We're pretty much ready to go. What's happening, Carnivore? I'm ready to get out of here. Ready to go. But today we're going to talk about the world's least miserable countries. And of course, if we're going to talk about the least miserable countries, we have to talk about the most miserable countries. However, right now it's overcast, very overcast. Look what it looks like. I don't know if you can see, but it is overcast and 86 degrees is the current temperature. 92 is the high today, only 92. 79 is the low, and 75 or 95 is the feel-like temperature. 34.88 baht to the dollar. 74 for the pollution index, and 78% humidity. So that's where we are right now. Let me see here. So we're doing pretty well. I mean, the temperature's good, everything's good. It's overcast and looks like it's going to rain. Yeah, looks like it's going to rain today, so that's what's happening. And then we're getting ready to leave, which is something else happening. I'm going to do one last workout today, and then we're out. Yeah, so that's about it. We are going to talk about the world's least miserable countries, but we're also going to talk about the most miserable country. And I'll just say it right away. You got Sudan, Lebanon, Syria, Venezuela, and Zimbabwe is the most miserable. Last year's most miserable nation. No, that's not in there. Cuba is not in the top 5. But it is in the top like 20 or something like that. But it's still, last year was Libya. And their oil revenues increased by around 3.7 times, causing its GDP per capita to grow to a record 62.6%. Now it is 22 places ahead of war-torn Ukraine, and it's no longer back down at the bottom. I don't understand here. Let me see here. Along with Zimbabwe, Venezuela, Syria, Lebanon. Well, it looks like Cuba is like number 7 or something like that. Number 6 or number 7. So those are the most miserable places. Places you don't want to be. You don't want to be in Zimbabwe which there's only 16 million people there, so it's very small. Yeah, Zimbabwe's got hyperinflation. I don't think we know enough about North Korea to be able to say they're right at the bottom, but they are not at the top. They're right down there with Cuba and all these other places. Which, why would you want to live there? How could you live in Cuba? Or I understand Cuba a little bit, but in Cuba everybody's hustling. Why would you live in North Korea if you don't have to? I mean, get out of there. Anyway, this is Professor Hanks. This is his, I guess his poll. He's been doing it for a number of years. It says that, let me think here, let me see here. Wow. Switzerland is the least miserable place on the planet, followed by Kuwait, Ireland, Japan, and Malaysia. So there you go. That's it. End of the show. We're all done. Oh, wow. So Tina Turner did yoga. I didn't know that. I did not know that. Anyway, it says Hank's annual misery index ranked Kuwait second, Ireland third, and Japan fourth, Malaysia fifth. Britain came in 29th. After ranking number 4 in 21. On Young Ha said, oh Jesus Christ. You learn how to say hello in what is that, Korean? Is that Korean? I'm gonna say it is. Tina Turner spent her final months taking yoga classes at the park, shopping for Italian designer clothes and gourmet foods, and driving her Porsche Cayenne around Lakeside Village, where she was known as modest and friendly. She lived out her final days in Kusnak in bliss, strolling the streets of the idyllic village, taking yoga classes at a local park, and clothes shopping. Friendly and polite, despite having a personal butler and a full set of staff, the star would drive herself around. I don't understand. She'd drive herself around in a Porsche Cayenne. You smashed the like button. I think I know who this is. Let me see. Yeah, it's my son here, my Tokyo son. There we go. You need to stop being so awesome. Arun Susadai. Ugh. G-Man got hit the yellow fever, and he's got the yellow fever bad. If you ask Xi Jinping, he will say China is the least miserable country. You were literally the best man. Thank you very much. I've had the fever for a long time. I think so. We're just now starting to see it. You're coming out of your shell. He's too. Anyway, it's just that I'm looking at this here with Tina Turner. she would casually stroll through the streets of Kuznets, shopping for designer clothes and gourmet food. At other times, she would sit on a chair in the local park, staring across at the Zurich Sea Lake, at the snow-covered mountains that mark this alpine nations. And despite having we already heard that. You know, '83 years old. Let's see here. Butcher Benny Long told the Daily Mail Tina Turner would come into town to do the shopping sometimes. She had a butler, but liked to go herself with her husband Irwin. They particularly like the Mora Gourmet House. It's the best place in the area to buy smoked salmon and white truffles. That's all. That's what they bought there. Okay. At least Scott, my friend, was Googling doing a startup. Do you know the government has a program from foreign startups, like $150,000 for? What do you think? Like, is it realistic to even apply for that? I don't think so. I don't really know. I've never heard that before. Actually, I have heard it, but I don't think it's very easy to get. Like, the only offer that to 7 companies a year. Okay, what do you think is a realistic? What do you think is a realistic expectation with that? ChatGPT. ChatGPT goes up to 2021. It doesn't go up to 2022. It's specifically for foreign startups. Yeah, I remember, now I do remember hearing something about it. I didn't know how much it was or anything, but I guess you could do that, but I'm sure it's not easy to get in with them. You know, and who knows what they have. Who knows what they have. Pull out when you're down to 150. Exactly. That's what I mean. They have it set up to where I don't know. I don't think it's going to be. I don't think it's going to be very worthwhile, honestly, for most people to apply or to think they're going to get it or anything like that. I really think it's going to be. So anyway, Switzerland is bragging about that they are the least miserable country. It ranks 160 countries on factors like unemployment figures, inflation, bank lending rates, and wow. Switzerland is now ranked among the top 20 for 7 years in a row. Kuwait is number 2. We're going to United Arab Emirates, but we're not going to leave the airport. But when we get to Ireland, we are going to spend the day in Ireland. We're going to a lot of these places. We're going to Netherlands, which is number 20. United States is number 23. The Netherlands has a startup program for Americans. Only need 5,000 USD in capital to apply. Professor Steve Hanke, the economist behind the ranking, claimed that inflation, which stood at 10.1% in March, has been a major contributing factor to Britain sliding down the chart, down to number 29. Despite now trending downwards, it sparked the biggest surge in food prices since 1977 and added $800 to the average household's annual bill. Unemployment rates have also been inconsistent. The UK unemployment rate for those aged over 16 was 4.9% in January 2021. In 22, it dipped to 3.7% before increasing slightly in 2023 to 3.9%. But the U.S. went the other way and leapfrogged. Britain jumped from 55th to 24th, which that's pretty damn good. Only need $5,000 to apply. You know, Gennaro, I don't know, quite honestly, I don't know if you will come here. I don't know if you will. I mean, if you really look around, I think there are places closer to home that are just as good. I don't know if you're gonna choose this place. Maybe you have it set in your head. You've got the yellow fever and you want to come over here. I don't know though. We'll have to see. Not very many people watching today. I don't know why. In the same year, I'm looking at this here, 2013, Tina acquired Swiss citizenship and gave up her U.S. passport. She learned to speak German to be eligible for Swiss nationality and picked up the distinct Swiss dialect. Took up yoga classes at the Horn Public Park, a few minutes walk from her sprawling chateau. A neighbor revealed when she first came to live here, she took up yoga. She attended classes in the park. We already know this. They've already told us this 4 times. Oh, there she is with her man. She was a little older, and he looks a lot younger than her. Let's see here. She's very modest. She'd come with her husband. She was not conceited. I would say, "Hello, Miss Turner," and she would say hello back. They're looking for anything to write about. That means she's not conceited because she says hello. She likes shoes. We have some very nice shoes made by Italian designers. They cost about 1,000 Swiss francs. We also sell clothes. Our dresses about the same. Miss Turner liked to buy these, and she bought cashmere sweaters for her husband, Erwin. Okay. Yeah, it's too bad she's gone. She was a nice person, and I can understand why she went to Switzerland. If I had the money, I might go to Switzerland and live there, quite honestly. The only thing is that it's landlocked, but oh, Jesus. He's got a personal fortune valued at $988 million. The purchase price paid for the chateau has not been released, but it's estimated to have changed hands for up to $86 million in cash. 2 years ago, they purchased another property further on. All right, whatever. So that's your Tina Turner. Getting back to this poll, which is quite nice, actually. Let's see here. Now, I like Thai culture and people, but the heat and humidity make me hesitant to move there full time. Well, you don't have to live. I mean, you can live somewhere else. If you're going to live in Thailand, you can live in the north. You can live, but there's pollution up in Chiang Mai, Chiang Rai. You can live up in Isan. You can live down in the south, which it'll be humid, but you'll be by the beach, and it'll be nice. I did it all for the nookie. Now the truth comes out. Dude, the heat was so bad when I went there. Yeah, I mean, you know, it's like to me, it's not that bad. I mean, sometimes it is, but if you really want to go somewhere where it's bad, go to Myanmar. Go to Myanmar. It's horrible. It was so bad that one time that the last time that I think it was the last time, or it's maybe the time before that, the time before my last trip to Myanmar. I don't remember. Maybe it was the last trip. It's too bad my other moderator is not here, or he's not commenting, because he will remember. But it was when I had my gallbladder surgery, and it was so humid there that my camera kept shutting off, and you know, I'm okay with the heat, the pollution, and at least in Bangkok makes it tough, right? I'm okay with the heat. The pollution, at least in Bangkok, makes it tough. Yeah, the pollution has been a little bit better. I'm looking around now, and the pollution is always bad just about everywhere. But there are a few places where the pollution's not that bad. And, you know, they're changing all the time. It really, you're going to go one place and you're going to say, wow, this pollution here, it's so great, it's so nice here, the air is so clean. And then another day you'll get really bad pollution, and you'll be like, I don't understand why it's so bad. So, for the most part, that's how it's going to be. You know, it changes up. And I keep thinking about Switzerland doesn't offer retirement visas. You must show a connection to the country with family or business. 250,000 or more in a Swiss bank account could probably get you a visa. Well, Tina Turner got her visa. She had plenty of money, though. So, it's not really, I mean, if you have plenty of money, we were talking about millions of dollars, then why not go there? You can have Italian, French, German, Swiss, you can have whatever you want there. The only thing is that there are no, there's no beaches, you know. But you could come down here, and you want to come. Listen, you can come to Bali. Go to Bali. You could go out. You can find a place in Bali. You can find a place in Malaysia. You can find a place in Thailand. You can find a place. I personally would not go to the Philippines or Cambodia. It just doesn't have enough yet. Maybe Cambodia does have enough now. I don't think so. And the Philippines, I just can't do it. It's just something that I was thinking about talking about was food today. And the food in the Philippines is just, I know there are some good dishes there, and there's some good food in the Philippines. But Thai food, and you know, the thing is I don't even eat Thai food really very much anymore. I'm not eating it because it's not healthy for me. Too many carbs. Why would I eat the carbs? Now, my wife's brother came into town because he's house watching and he's gonna watch Sid, and you know, which is kind of funny because Sid is scared shitless of him. He's scared of anybody. And Sid is you know, he just wants to be left alone, and he doesn't want to be bothered. But he'll be okay. He's going to be okay. However, my wife made some food last night, and she brought out the spread for her brother. It was Southern food, it was all curry, and there's like 3 different kinds of curry and rice, and you know, you can have whatever you want here. You want food from the south, you want food from the north, you want food that's served everywhere in Thailand. It's not specific to one area. Yeah, you can do that, but you know, like I said, for me, the noodles and rice are just, it's a treat. And so I'm really trying to stick to meat and a little bit of vegetables, and that's it, really. Trying to stick to the keto. But she brought out a spread for him, and I was like, holy shit, man. This guy, you know, he's got to, I'm like, how come I don't get served this? No, I've never been to Cuba, and I wanted to go, but I haven't been home in so long. It's been 7 years since I've been to the U.S. So I'm looking forward to going there. But we'll be in, let me think here. We're going to Abu Dhabi to Ireland, Ireland to Lisbon, Lisbon to Amsterdam, Amsterdam to New York, New York to Fort Lauderdale. And so it's a hell of a journey. My mother's like, oh, I hope you guys aren't too tired. I'm like, the longest we fly is 8 hours, 9 hours. That's it. It's not very bad. But we go from New York to Detroit, Detroit to Florida. So we're looking forward to that, but let me get back to this thing here. This world's most miserable. Unemployment was the biggest factor, with just 3.4% of Americans, 5.7 million, jobless in April, the lowest level in decades. Professor Hanke said one of the biggest factors behind Switzerland's success is the country's Swiss debt brake, a mechanism for overall management of the budget with the aim of preventing chronic deficits and rising debt levels. Too bad they don't have that in the U.S. The Economist said it has worked like a charm. The misery ranking is based on an algorithm which gives each nation a score based on their unemployment, inflation, interest rates, and GDP growth. It does not take any other metrics into account, such as polls of residents or health. The scores are the sum of unemployment multiplied by 2, inflation and bank lending rates minus the annual percentage change in real GDP per capita. So there you have it for that. We already know. I know a guy who went to Cuba via Mexico. They stamped a folded paper in his passport so he could remove it afterwards, backdoor access. I don't think that's still going on now, is it? Where you can't go into Cuba? You're not allowed to go in? I'm going in, they can kiss my ass. If I want to go into Cuba, I'm going in. I don't have time to go in. I don't have money to go in. I have very little money. But that's neither here nor there. The bottom line is, if you want to go, you can go. You can go from wherever you want. I don't know about the U.S., but from Canada, from Mexico, you can fly down there and just go right into Cuba. I think now that I do think they lifted it. They lifted that plan, you know, the thing where you're not allowed to go in. Are you thinking about going there, Gennaro? I can't see you living in Cuba. I'm sorry. I just can't see it happening. Yeah, but if you're gonna go there to have a good time. That's it. I don't think you're gonna go there and say, well, I wanna live in Cuba. I don't think it's gonna happen. I really don't think that's gonna happen. And from what you've said, I would say Costa Rica. I haven't heard you talk about any places in Europe, but you got the yellow fever. It could be Malaysia, it could be, somewhere else. I don't know. But why would you go to Cuba other than just to go have a good time? And you don't really need to do that. You can go to other places and have a good time. I think you have to have a humanitarian reason or something. Yeah, I don't know. I'm not sure. Let me see something here. Let me take a quick look. Can I go to Cuba as an American? It's perfectly legal for Americans to travel to Cuba except for explicit tourism purposes. However, you need to meet some requirements. Specifically, you need a Cuban tourist card, a Cuban visa, travel insurance, and a self-certification at one of the 12 travel categories, under one of the 12 categories of authorized travel to Cuba. So yes, you can. No, but a friend of mine from work met a Cuban girl 10 years ago. They're happily married with a child now for the nookie. Yeah. She's half his age. All right. Yeah, I don't care about that. It really doesn't, if you had no budget, like somebody would pay for the whole trip, where are you going, what are you doing, and how long are you staying? This pays for transit, guides, visas, hotels. What's the plan? Oof. I would probably go to Switzerland, honestly. What the hell would I go to some other shithole for? Why would I want to go to a shithole? I mean, Thailand's not a shithole, but parts of it are. Philippines, parts of it are. Indonesia, definitely parts of it are. Cambodia, parts of it are. I can't see coming to a place, to travel to a place where I'm gonna do nothing but just sit around. G-Man would fit in anywhere. Well, but if I had no budget, I would probably take the family and I would go to Switzerland. I would. Where are you going? Switzerland. What are you doing? I'd probably hang out around Lake Lucerne. And how long are you staying? Well, as long as the money keeps coming in. I'm happy walking the Camino in Portugal and Spain. Okay. Switzerland, Lake Como, south of France, Hawaii. I don't know about Hawaii. What are you doing in Switzerland? I'm hanging out, man. I'm doing exactly what I'm doing here. But I'm not working. I wouldn't be streaming. I don't know. The Camino, yeah, I could do that. And I don't know, maybe it would be something worthwhile for me. Yeah, I don't know, I would go in the summer when it's not very cold. I don't know if I would live there full time. If I could live there, if I could stay there, would I stay there full time? I don't know, Sardinia, that's a place. Morocco, Greece, maybe. Camino is the best. Camino Portuguese. Go native. Like if I had no budget thing, I want to travel Asia. I've been in Asia. All the Asia countries. New countries for me like Vietnam, Cambodia, Laos. Been to all these. Philippines, Indonesia, China. Okay, I've been to all those. Haven't been to Mongolia. Just to go. Summer a bit hot for walking. I like Sardinia. I like Sardinia. I like Malta. I like Greece. All these places I would go to. But if you were saying go to and like hang out and live there, maybe the south of Spain, but away from Ibiza. I would be somewhere like, I don't know, Canary Islands or something. Portugal and southern Spain would be nice. There's a lot of places I would like to go, but really, when I think about it, I think, you know, like Australia is one of the, where's Dowlow? Dowlow's not here yet. Dowlow is late. Andy, not here. MIA. All these guys are, they're, Scott, do you think eating spicy food is a set? No. Definitely not. No, not at all. Portugal, inexpensive. 40 minutes from, well, is that south or north of Lisbon? Because what I heard was if you go down farther south, it's going to be all tourists. If you go down a little ways, it won't be all tourists. If you go up north, it will be less touristy, and it'll be more, you'll be able to have a little more fun without the tourists. My mother's side of the family is from the Azores. Okay, I did not know that. But definitely not about the spicy food. You don't have to eat spicy food to be in Thailand. You don't really ever have to have spicy food if you don't want it. You can have some food that's made ready-made, and they don't have any spices in them. You know, I mean, you can have spicy food if you want, or you can make it without spices. You can do whatever you want here. That's what the allure is. I think it's that you can get whatever you want. If you want to live high-so, you can live high-so. You want to live low-so, you can live low-so. However you want to live, you can do it here. Which, you know, you can't say that for some places. I mean, the thing with America is people are just concerned about, and I'm concerned about it, the whole woke movement and all. But I don't need to live like that. I wouldn't have to live like that. I wouldn't have to worry about it. I could live back in the States, and you know, I wouldn't have to worry about that shit. Well, it's 78, it's moderate. At least the last I looked, it was 78, moderate, but it is overcast and it looks like it's gonna rain. In beautiful Bankapi. I don't know how beautiful it is, but what I'm looking at is not very beautiful. I wish they would just paint these walls that you see. Probably not. I probably would not like it, but I don't have to go anywhere. I don't have to do anything. I'm pretty much set up. I wouldn't have to do really much of anything, but I do think that when I did have to do things, some of the things that I would go do, I wouldn't like doing. I don't have to do really very many things here that there's a lot of things here that I like, and only a few things that I don't like. In your opinion, has the bar girl prostitute scene changed at all? Yeah, it's got more expensive. In the last 10 years, it's nuts watching that suspended guy in real time justify and pay for his bar girl. Well, listen, I was going to do something about him, but I just can't. I can't bring myself to. I mean, listen, he's going to have to learn himself. He won't listen to me. He won't listen to anybody. And quite frankly, I've seen his girl, and how can I say it? She might be a very nice girl. I don't know. But I think that I just think he's going to have to learn for himself. Good morning, Mr. John. All the stuff you've been warning your viewers about is happening to him in real time and live streaming, and it's just like, wow. I mean, I thought it was an act, but it's real. That's nuts, though. Yeah, I mean, when it comes down to it, I don't know. I haven't really watched a lot of his videos. I just watched a couple, 2 or 3 videos. I watched like 3 minutes of each of them, and I'm just like shaking my head going, well, this is something, I mean, I don't have to worry about it really. My mother is like, she's taking care of everything. She's got enough food to last for years. So we'll be fine. I bet you could grow the channel with throwing back to your old material by covering him and other sex pad kind of guys. It's what you talked about before, but criticizing other creators. You're a Thailand veteran. It'd be cool to hear your input on. Well, you can hear my input on it right now, and that is, I think he's got to learn for himself. He's not going to listen to me. He won't listen to me. She's hardcore. If a girl here, if a Thai girl smokes, drinks, is slathered in tattoos, I think he's just asking for problems. That's all he's doing. He's just asking for problems. I mean, I thought she did have tattoos. I don't know. I don't like chicks with tattoos. I mean, if they had 1 or 2 tattoos, maybe I would let it slide. But I just don't like it. I don't think they're beautiful. I don't think they're... Thank you very much. I confess it was all for them. Thank you very much. I appreciate that. And considering I haven't got any super chats in the last 3 days, I'll take it. I am trying to break $500 for the month, which is like, that's a big deal. $500 just in super chats. So thank you very much for that, Carnivore Chronicles. I appreciate it. But as far as she goes, yeah, I mean, like if the girl's got tats, she's a drinker to where she's drinking all the time. If she smokes, if she's on the game, what do you want her for? I mean, he can't find anybody else? He can't find somebody that's higher up in society? I don't get it. To me, it's foolish. Hang on here. Okay, good. Well, he wants to save her. Well, you can't save her. It's not going to happen. He's not going to save her. I mean, really. He's not going to save her. It's just not going to happen. hang on a second here. Let me do this. He's doing it for the views. I don't know. I don't know if he's doing it for the views. I don't think so. I mean, it's funny. It's a power play when you know a woman for that short of time, know her job online, and he knows he has more. Know her job online, her job line, and knows he has more power in the relationship being used for the money. I don't know. Well, this is the thing. He's living his life, which he can do. He's perfectly okay to do it. And if he wants to lose everything he has, all the money, spend all the money he has in the bank, he can do it. He can do whatever he wants. And I just look at it as being stupid. You know. He wants to run away, I guess, to another country. Well, he can run away to this country, but he's going to learn real fast. I don't know what he was living in Japan for, because Japan is not an easy to live country to live there. It's a place that if you want to live here, yeah, you can, but I think it's just too costly. Really, I think it's too costly to, you know, you've been there a long time, and you know, and I know you've had struggles and not had struggles, and you know, you've done good and not done good, and you've been up and down, you know. But for the most part, you're doing pretty well, and you cut your costs, and that's something that like some guys just won't do that. They're just like, oh well, I gotta have this and I gotta have that, and if I can't have it, I might as well go back home. Well, yeah, that's the way you gotta look at it sometimes, but the truth is, sometimes you just gotta get by for a little while until you know, how can I say this? I've been up, I've been down, I've been all around, I've been every which way but Sunday. And it doesn't really matter because I just keep going along, I just keep doing what I gotta do, and I have a minimum standard that I know I can live at. You know, but I don't need women for that. I mean, I have my woman. I've been with her for more than 20 years, for 22 years or whatever. Oh. This lady's in my hello? I'm leaving tonight. See, everybody knows at the gym that I'm leaving. People know. They know I'm leaving. She's 50. She looks pretty good. She's in good shape. I still have to get a haircut. What else do I have to do? I have to get a haircut. I have to, I have to check and see. Let me see here. Scott, are you more worried about making videos like that, criticizing guys because you don't want negative backlash, or you simply would rather live stream making individuals? I don't really care, to be honest. I don't give a shit. You know, I don't care about the backlash. It's funny because my wife has, God damn it. My wife has a pillow. She's bringing a pillow with her. I'm like, how do you have this pillow? See, you know, Sam, I know you have a focus, you have a way to think about your I just don't give a shit. I mean, honestly. Where's the Texas Lawman? I don't know where he is. I don't know what he's up to. I have no idea. Maybe he's reverted back. I mean, he's been back there for a couple of years. A lot of your content these days is live streaming, reading news, giving advice, versus individual videos like when I first found your first videos. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, what is this here? Hang on. I can't. Just pointing out, not a bad thing. I saw the assholes online. I can't get that to come up now. Bye. See you later. I'm gonna go in. I'm gonna take yoga today. You take yoga? All right. Okay. Bye. She's so nice. I think he wants an easy type spouse visa. Shit got hairy for him in Japan. Assholes online were doxing his house and threatening to kill him and shit. I doubt anything would happen. I don't know why they were doing that, but I know that there are assholes out there. I've had my share of assholes, and I'm still here, and they're not. So, you know, when it comes down to it, and they've written me a couple times, they've, you know, said things to me over time, and I don't give a shit what they say at this point. I don't care what they say, what they do. I don't give a shit. It doesn't matter. Which that didn't show up. I don't know why it's not showing up there. Because I wanted that to show up. I wanted it to be seen. What you said, you know, about the assholes and let me see here. Oh shit. Oops. Let me see here. Problem with the message. Yeah, we can't, I don't know what it is, we can't get it to, for some reason, we can't get it to show up. I don't know why. I can't get it to go through either, so, but I saw it, and I read it, and I think, yeah, I don't know what his deal is when you're, I mean, he's gotta be what, 35, 40, something like that. He's 35 or 40 years old. I don't mind just sitting here, you know, shooting the shit, doing whatever I do. And it can be, I can talk about people, I can not talk about people. He's in his 40s from what his viewers say. Okay. So I would think that he would be smarter than hooking up with some chick. Because I think, if I remember correctly, I saw her on one thing saying, I just love your money or something like that. I just like your money. And he was like, what? I said, what? What, really? You know, it was something like that. It was something to that effect. And I was like, oh God. She's saying these things to him and he doesn't, and this is, for him, this is, it's not a deal breaker. For me, I'd be like, get the fuck out of here. And I wouldn't be hooked, I wouldn't hook up with that chick if you paid me. I mean, quite honestly. For what? What do I need it? What do I need it for? So what? You bust a nut. And then what? The power of the triangle. I don't know that it's the power of the triangle in this case as much as it is that he's just, he's using her, he's oblivious, I don't know what it is. I really don't know, because I haven't really looked long enough and hard enough to see. But what I do know is it will not end good for him. It will end badly. You know. It can't end good for him. He just needs to say, bye, see you later, honey. The power of the triangle. I mean, you know, if you look around and you really think about it, it's very easy. It's really very easy. When a girl says to you, I want your money, what do you think she wants? Get away from her. Leave her. Tell her to fuck off. You know, I've had money and not had money. And my wife is still here. she's, you know, there have been times when I've had a couple 100,000 baht a month coming in, and you know, she's just the same as she is now. She don't give a shit. Of course, she'd like to have a house. She'd like to have that, and you know, she'd want that paid for and all that. But maybe that'll happen. I don't know. And I'm very, very particular about, we shouldn't live here, we should live there, we shouldn't live here, we should, you know, I'm very particular about where we live, because once you get it, you're stuck. You are there. That's where you're gonna be. You must stay there. Or you must rent the place out. Then when you're gonna rent the place out, then you gotta get somebody that's gonna rent it out for you. If you're gone, if you're in another country, if you're not there, you gotta have people to take care of it for you. Then you're gonna have to give them money. So the chance of making money is fairly slim. Triangle is one of the simplest and most powerful shapes. It's perfect symbol of balance and harmony. Pointing upwards, it symbolizes our elevation to a higher consciousness towards the ultimate goal of enlightenment. Yeah, okay. All I'm gonna say is that little triangle, that furry little triangle, it doesn't have the same effect on me as it used to when I was younger. I can't wait for the USA rant on your return, gonna be epic. Well, I don't know if I'm gonna rant or what I'm gonna do, or I don't know how I'm gonna do it. And I don't see myself having the kind of problems that most people will have. You know, most people go to the grocery. I mean, you know, like I know that my mother was saying something to me. Hey, if you got to pay 75 bucks for a bag to go back, and you need a bag or two just to go back, pay it, because it's going to cost $100 for an envelope to be sent. And that envelope, if you want to pay to have that envelope shipped, it's $100 for a little envelope. And I'm like, what? I'm like, how do they make it $100 when here it might be 15 or 20 bucks? Yeah, I don't want to. I just want to be like, hey, leave me the fuck alone, lady. Get out of my face. That would be what I would say. Get out of my face. Leave me alone, and I don't want to hear you. I don't give a shit about them. I don't care about what they say, what they do. Yeah, I don't care. I don't live there. I'm just a visitor. I'm just a visitor. It'll be somewhere after June 3rd and before June 9th. I'll be there, and then I'll be back, I don't know when, 15th or 16th, something like that, for another couple of days, 5 days. Yeah, I really don't care about all that stuff there. And when I see it, my parents are retired now. And yeah, they don't like paying a lot for things, but they just pay. They're set up, they're fine, they're okay, and they just pay. They just, whatever, you know, that's kind of their attitude. And as far as like when we come, I don't think my wife has any idea. I don't think my kids have any idea, and I don't have much of an idea of what's going on there. And I don't want an idea. I don't want to know. I don't really care. And when I see certain things, I mean, you know, like the last time I went was seven years ago, and we went in and we had a meal for all of us, and it was like Sbarro's or something. It was 50 bucks for the four of us, and my wife didn't eat much. And it was 50 bucks. It was Burger King and Sbarro. And it was 50 bucks. And I didn't have any change. My mother goes, here you go, and gave me 50. And I just went, what's the deal? Well, this is the thing. If you look at it, anybody in their right mind, if you look at it, you can go, oh, well, why would people be this way? Why do they need to act this way? Why do they need to talk about things like this? This whole thing about Bud Light and all the other kind of things that are going on there, I'm just like, what does anybody care? So they want to put it out. Let them put it out. And they lose money. They lose $15 billion or whatever it is. It's on them. It's on them. I don't care what they do. You know, now it's because I've been here for a long time, and that's the only reason I don't care, because I've been here for a long time. Go compare a foot massage. I don't have to, because if I want a foot massage, I get one here. For it's $360 for a 2-hour massage, which is right now, when it's 34, it's almost 35 to the dollar. You're talking about $11, not even that. $11 versus 80. Well, I don't get the difference. What's the difference? The massage here is better. Am I pay $80 to somebody back over there? No, I'm not. That's what I mean. Now, I do want to compare Portugal and Ecuador to here. I do want to see which is Ecuador a shithole? Is it nice? Is it nice in some areas? Is it similar to here? Is it similar to the PI? What is it like? And really, I want to get out of Lisbon. I don't know if I'm going to be able to, because we're only there for a couple of days, and then when we come back, for a couple of days, and 4 or 5 days, something like that. When we come back, I think we're only there for 3 days. But we'll see. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. I don't know about Ecuador. I don't know about any of these places. Tim's been to Portugal. He likes Portugal, but he likes Thailand. And to be honest, I like Thailand. I don't know what it is. Right now I'm so comfortable. I don't care about that. I don't care about the drugs anymore. I'm not a druggie anymore. I'm not into the whole drug scene. Nor do I really, will I go looking for it. Oh, wow, I can get some coca leaves here. I'm there just to look at it as a place to live and just to do my research. Just do a little research. Yeah, well, don't get me started on the Chinese. Isn't it a cold there now? Set du Ban. It's hard to escape the Treasury Department no matter where you are on this planet. Yeah, it is. I've been pretty good about it, though. I've been pretty smart about it, pretty good, and I don't think I'll have any problems. The Treasury Department is the least of my worries, to be honest. To Ireland, we're going to Ireland. We're going there just to hang out, right? We're just going to hang out. We don't have to, but we can. She's got her visa now. We're all set. We're all ready to go. And, we'll just have a good time, It's too easy just to go, oh, well, it's going to be like this in the United States. It's going to be like that. And, I was thinking about it. You know, I've got 2 bank accounts in the U.S. I have 3 actually, no, 4 actually, but with 2 banks. And I was thinking about, hey, thank you, Richard. Thank you very much. I've been thinking about, do I really want to go? Do I need to set things up with, you know, I can get a Charles Schwab account. And I just think it's a good idea because I'm not always going to have no money or very little money. Because once the kids are done, it'll be easier. And Alex is done with school. Nicholas, he's got 2 years left. I got 2 years. Well, where in Ecuador? Where are you talking about? 44 degrees. In the middle of the higher elevation. Okay, higher elevations. Yeah. Dallo, you made it in. I cannot believe it. Oh my God. I can't believe he made it either. As long as you stay off the news and social media, you won't notice much back in the U.S. You will notice prices though. Yeah. Schwab is only interested in the high dollar account, brokerage accounts basically, capital. In the capital, okay. Yeah, I don't know if I want to get that Charles Schwab or not. I mean, I opened the account with $5. You're late, big time late. I start at 9 o'clock, so you're an hour and 8 minutes late. And the Texas lawman, if that's what he's known as now, two quarters Asian, I kind of believe him. Because I know he's kind of living, you were out together, okay. He's living under the radar, you know. I think he wants to get back here and do his thing and just live a good life, you know. Might be bored for a while, but you know, oh God. Well, I already get my rebates. I already get my bank fees returned to me. I don't have any substitute Treasury Department with wife. Treasury Department with wife. Where did I see the last thing here? As long as you stay up to you won't notice the pay. Where did that go? Oh, I'm looking at this. I can't. Oh, here we go. It's hard to escape the wife no matter where you are on the planet. Yeah, well, you know, with the wife, I'm glad I have her. I'm glad I have her. That's what I'll say. It means they got an order. You know, I think about how it was when I met her and how we've made our way through life and up and down, all around. And, you know, she didn't, there's a lot of times she could have left me, she could have bailed. And, you know, now it's all right. Is she pregnant? I don't know. Not my wife. My wife's not pregnant. Yeah. So we're good with that. 3 meals looking forward to on return to U.S. Oh, yeah. I'm looking forward to some dolphin. I'm looking forward to some lasagna or manicotti, one or the other, and conch fritters, yeah, like a conch fritter sandwich or something. I don't know, key lime pie. Without my wife, how would I know what I was doing wrong? Yeah, exactly. That's about it. Well, I'm not eating carbs right now. I don't eat very many carbs. Oh my God. I'm not gonna say anything about that one. This is her spot here. Cuban food. Actually, some Cuban coffee. I will miss that. And when I get there, I'll have some Cuban coffee. And what else? Some rum cake. We'll have rum cake when we go there. So I will have rum cake, I will have key lime pie, I will have conch fritters, I will have dolphin, and I will have some kind of, we're gonna have crab cakes, I know that. So Nicholas should be very happy. She was sick here the last time she was here. That tiny little computer. Are you looking forward to eating your mom's? Oh man, you don't know. I'm looking forward to eating my mother's food. Very much. And actually, my wife is gonna cook a spread up. She's gonna cook a Thai meal. Oh man. Crab cakes. And you know, I'm thinking of them now. Flogging the dolphin. Ugh. You can call it mahi mahi if you want, but the bottom line is clam chowder? No clam chowder. I miss quality fish tacos. I could go for some fish tacos. Take fish tacos. Take. Man, there's so many things I can eat. I mean, now that I'm thinking of it, yeah, I'm gonna. This is the thing. I know there's gonna be good food there to eat. Breakfast is no problem. I don't have to eat breakfast. Even, you know, like lunch, I don't really care because I'm only eating once a day. And when I go home, I may eat twice a day just to shut up, you know, my wife and my mother and, you know, everybody telling me, you gotta eat. But I will be eating less. Got a delicious corned beef sandwich on rye bread. Sounds good. In New York. Oh. Bonchan has great fish tacos over here. Cheesecake Factory too. Man. There you go, Janara. Have at it. That's on my bucket list. corned beef sandwich. You know, we went, the last time we were there, we stopped in, Merry Christmas. We stopped in New York, and we had, I don't remember what it was, but we went into some deli and had like, we all got sandwiches. No, I don't think so. A step up from Rap God, yeah. That's about it. I don't know what to say. A step up from Rap God. Nobody will let me forget Rap God. They're not open right now. They closed up. I mean, it might have been a year ago. I don't know, but exactly. When you turn the lights out, it feels warm in the night. But they're not open anymore. But there's a lot of places that are not open in the mall. You know, they're just shut down. Like, I mean, there's no Starbucks open. All the Starbucks are shut down now. They've got everything shut down. They've got, you know, the mall is open minimally, and that's about it. You can get groceries, you can get some, you can get some other things, you know, like pens and notebooks, and you can get certain things that they have, but that's it. Going towards cooking would violate food safety laws. Oh God. Yeah, it's a little bit too much. But, you know, I'm glad that we're leaving. I'm not happy to be on the road. And we're not really stopping anywhere for more than a week at a time, which I don't know why I set it up this way, but I guess because of the cost, which didn't really matter. You know, at the end of the day, I mean, it matters, but it doesn't matter. You know, the triangle. I don't know. I think that the Rap God is open in other locations. They have their own standalone locations. But here in the mall, they're just shut down. And this is not the only mall that's being renovated. There are other malls that are being renovated as well. So, however, 3 more days, and they're supposed to be running the SkyTrain. So, you know, I don't know what they're going to do down below, but I have seen them working feverishly to get up top in a way that, you know, you can go up and down, you can get down, you can move from place to place without without being stuck. Where do you get that from, Gennaro? Protection fees. I think it's going to open. I mean, they've been doing tests up the yin-yang. Weird times for renovations after losing so much money during COVID. They think they want to recoup some losses first. Yeah, I don't understand why they're doing it. It doesn't make sense to me. I I don't think that's true. I mean, my buddy lives there. He doesn't pay any protection fees. He doesn't do any of that bullshit. No, I don't think so. Maybe ones that have businesses, certain businesses there, maybe they have to pay. I don't know. But from what I understand, my buddy doesn't pay any fees like that. He doesn't do anything like that. Yeah, I don't think that that's going to fly. You will find out. Yes, you will. We'll go over there and, you know, we'll see. Ecuador is safe only in a few areas northeast of Quito. Is it a no-go area? I don't know. There's Andy. Hey, Andy, how you doing? Ecuador has a lot of government protests going on in the last month. Well, listen, my buddy, we're going into the Guayaquil, or Guayaquil. And from there, we're going to go south, or we're going to go wherever it is. We're going to go to Ayampe. So let me see where that is. Ayampe. Shit. Let's see here. Oh, so we're gonna have to go north. It's about a 3-hour drive. Which we would get there late at night. We would get there at like 12 o'clock. Hello, Andy. Where are you right now, Andy? Tour boat ablaze in central Thailand. Wow. Ablaze in central Thailand. Yeah, I don't see anything about it, but let's see here. Oh, well, here it is. 3 hours ago, 11 hours ago. Oh, no, 3 hours ago. The tour boat, which was a modified cargo. You're extending the man cave. Oh, okay, so you're still at home. Which was modified cargo teak, caught fire while docked, blah, 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 in central Ayutthaya. No casualties reported. The incident around 1 a.m., blah, blah, blah. That's it. No big deal. I booked my ticket to Bangkok 17th of July until of June, you mean? Had a girlfriend from Ecuador in college. She was hot, but found out was married when the husband showed up. Exit stage left. So you booked your ticket from 17th of July to 4th of September. I got it. Yeah, you don't want to get involved in affairs like that. You don't need that. Nobody needs that. We don't need that. I like that Punta Blanca, you know, so we could go there early in the morning and take we could get there 12 o'clock, go out. By the time we get done, it's 12:30, 1 o'clock. Take 3 hours, get up there, go into Ayampe. We could be there early in the morning. I don't know. We'll have to see where he's located. Where are you going next, Andy? Good, no one got hurt on that turbo blaze. I'll miss 2 months of winter. I don't know what's going on here. Anyway, so we went over the world's least miserable places, and surprisingly, U.S. is 23rd. UK is 29th. And number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, Switzerland, Kuwait, Ireland, Japan is number 4, and number 5 is Malaysia. Number 6 is Taiwan. Number 7 is Niger. Number 8 is Thailand. Number 9 is Togo. Togo, West Africa. Number 10 is Malta. Are you suffering from foot and mouth disease? I don't know if he is or not. I haven't booked anything for my South Korea. Do you have a massage place in Bangkok? Just come to Happy Land. There's like 10 places to get your massage in Happy Land. They're all about the same price. 179 baht. $179 baht an hour. Can't beat it. You're joking with me. I don't even see what you're joking about. You retracted your message. Kundalo, Melbourne, winter sucks. You got all these retracted why do you retract the messages, Gennaro? Just leave them there. I don't even know what you said because I didn't get to see them. I'm going to retract my messages. Anyway, I like to keep a clean slate. Well, I'm not even going to go there. I don't even want to talk about it. Do what you want. So now he doesn't read half of the moon. 35. You're a moderator who cares too much. Well, that's why I have the moderators, so that you guys can read your messages, moderate the messages. I don't understand it. Why would you retract? Why would you retract if you said something that is worth retracting? Okay, so go ahead. You don't need to retract that. What do you need to retract anal for? Anal swab. We don't need the anal swab. We know that that's what's coming next. All you guys out there who are going, I will say this, no, he's anal. Well, that I believe. That I believe. He's anal, yes. He's anal about barista. As far as the anal swab goes, well, they care so much about me. If they kick me out for anything that I've said, they kick me out. It would suck. It would be really bad. And I would be like, wow, I can't believe it. But I would be like, okay, so now what? What's the next step? See you later. We're getting our flu shots tomorrow. Thinking of adding Taiwan to my trip. Anyone been there? No, my wife has been there. She liked it a lot. But then, you know, she's Asian. But I think most people who go to Taiwan really like it. Chucky's been there. He actually would like to live there. And like I said, my wife has been there and she really liked it. So I think it's a nice place to go. I would go if I were you. You just want to go just to go do something. Just go. Have a good time. I know that the food is a little bit more expensive, but they give you a lot more for the money. That's what she said. Speaking of anal, how is Chucky? I guess he's good. I haven't talked to him in a couple of days, a week or something like that. And I spoke to Jono yesterday. He was like, "When's your departure date? When are you leaving?" You know, I'll be gone and people will be like, "Oh, you left?" Yeah, I've been gone for a month, you know. You guys will be able to watch me. Yeah, we'll see how it goes. We'll see how it goes. We'll see. You know, I don't know how I'm going to be able to, I don't know what the deal is. I think it really depends on the streaming and where I can stream and how I can stream. My wife found a thing, it was like $12.99 and you get like, it was only like 10 hours. But, you know. Oh yeah, I forgot about that. Gonna need to get that. Shit, that's $1,000. Son of a bitch. Forgot about that. I forgot all about that, to be honest. I really did. And the kids, you know, they got their both passports. They can just go out. They leave on the Thai passport and go into America and to these other countries on their U.S. passports. Re-entry permit, yeah. Yeah, I forgot all about it. I forgot to do that. Yes, I forgot all about that. Son of a bitch. Shit, that's gonna be a problem, actually. I gotta fucking think about this. God damn it. I don't know, son of a bitch. Let me see what we got here. Yeah, well, I would have forgotten. God damn it, they didn't put it on there. Son of a bitch. Oh well, that's the way it goes. I'll have to get it now. Forgot all about it. Didn't even think about it. I wasn't even thinking about it. All right, listen, it's time for me to get out of here. What kind of traveler are you? I don't know. No idea. I'm just along for the ride. Old, yeah, I'm an old traveler. Here we go. You want something to watch? don't even think about these things anymore. I'm really just lost. I don't know why, but I'm lost. Been lost. Scott Bundy. Back to the man cave. All right, Andy, take it easy. Married with children. You sleep well on planes? I rarely do. Get jealous of people around me snoring. I don't know. I guess I do, but you know, I'm all right. I'll be all right one way or the other. Yeah, these women are animated. She's got little hearts on her pants. Anyway, you got my attention. They're sitting right in front of me. How do they not have my attention? This thing is I don't give a shit. I don't really care, you know? Plenty of leg room. Yeah, thank you. I got plenty of leg room. I don't know. I think the way that we have. We don't have to where we can all sit together. We're all sitting wherever we sit. I don't know. I don't know what it is. I don't know what the deal is. I don't know how we're gonna do it. I don't give a shit. Just get me from here to there. And then when I get there, okay, then I care. Then I'm like, all right, cool. Let's chill out, you know? Anyway. Thank you very much, ladies and germs. Backpacks, that's it. Backpacks, and that's all we're taking. And that's why my mother said maybe 1 or 2 pieces of luggage coming back, but that's $75 times 2. So 1 piece of luggage is $75 times 2. I think that's how it works. I'm not sure. Very animated. All right, guys. Good to know. Now, then deal with new visa on return. Yeah, if I had to deal with a new visa, that would suck, man. I got to remember to do that. Oh, God. Really? Are you bullshitting me, Gennaro? You gotta be bullshitting. I cannot believe you. Anyway. Yeah, it costs about 40. Mark can get at airport. Yes, we get it at airport. It's no problem. We'll just get it there. Anyway. Time to go. One on right looks okay. I I'm just gonna say, okay, if you guys think so, that's what I'm gonna say. If you guys think so, then go for it. Have at it. Have a good time with it. For Gennaro, okay, yeah, for Gennaro, that'd be all right. Well, when you turn the lights out, everything looks good, I guess. I don't know. Serenity now, yes. That's about it. You're 50. I didn't get a note saying you turned 50. When did you turn 50? Thank you, John. When did you turn 50? Serenity now, serenity now. Couple of weeks ago. Oh, well, belated happy birthday. I didn't see it. I don't know why. I thought I had that set. I don't celebrate. Neither do I. Well, the good thing is I'm a year away, a year and 1 month away from my Social Security. My bank wished me happy birthday. Yeah, I get those messages too. Anyway, I gotta go. Gotta get out of here. It's time to go. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to everybody. And thank you, everybody. And yeah, I don't know when I'll see you guys again. Maybe in Dublin. I don't know. Choke me, Lil Jerk and my. I don't know, what's today? I don't know, it might be in Dublin. It might be in Dublin. I don't know. Might be good. We'll see. It'll be Dublin or Lisbon. You'll see me again. So, either in the next, within the next 24 hours or the next, whatever. I don't know. Let me think, 72. It might be 72. I don't know. We'll see. That many hours. Anyway, it's time to go. So I will talk to you guys later.